Hello, I'm Ahmad AlQassar. I'm a fourth year student here at Rutgers. Um, I'm going to present to you like a general overview of my dissertation. Um, it's titled Factors That Influence the Economic Effects of Accounting Information. It's a very general title, and the reason behind that is that I had three different research interests. I wanted to put like a general umbrella for them, and this was the best way of putting them together. So, being here in Rutgers and working with the IS department, with Miklos, we were exposed to lots of new concepts like continuous auditing and monitoring, big data, text mining, and they were all very interesting, but they were all like kind of independent, and I wanted to understand. I was motivated to understand the big picture. How are all these concepts used in practice? What is the relationship between them? How can we benefit the practice with these tools? So this dissertation is an attempt to put these three different areas into perspective. My three essays. My first one is about the impact of automation and analytics on audit standards and processes. In a glimpse, it's about a case study where a firm had a very sophisticated internal continuous monitoring system, and when the external auditor came in to audit, they didn't rely on this system, and I wanted to understand why they didn't and what are the reasons behind that. The second essay is about corruption and anti-corruption measures. Again, this paper I had data from Transparency International Kuwait, and it's a very big data set about like governmental agencies in Kuwait, and there was a lot of prior research that was done in corruption and its devastating effects, and lots of people, lots of researchers talked about anti-corruption measures and how we can mitigate this corruption. But so I wanted to test these measures, and I wanted to kind of look at the relationship between them. The anti-corruption measures were transparency, accountability, and integrity. So I wanted to see the effect of transparency on integrity and accountability, and I wanted to see the whole effect of these anti-corruption measures on corruption itself. The third essay is titled Determinants of Internal Control Weaknesses in IT, Software, Security, and Access. And what motivated me to research this is I was reading a lot about ERPs and how it was proven that firms that implemented ERP systems disclosed less internal control weaknesses. However, when it comes to like specific weaknesses that are related to IT, there was no significant difference between ERP and non-ERP firms. So I wanted to look like within ERP firms, what are the determinants of internal control weaknesses in IT. Going back to the title, financial accounting information plays a very significant role in the economy. It affects investments, productivity, and value added of firms. So Bushman and Smith proposed three channels in which financial accounting information may directly and indirectly affect economic performance. They may do that through project identification, which involves the use of financial information by managers and investors to identify good projects, good investments, and governance, which involves the use of financial information and control mechanisms to discipline the managers when they do the project selection. And the third channel is through adverse selection, which involves the use of financial information to reduce asymmetries among investors. So these are the three channels in which financial accounting information affects economic performance, either directly or indirectly through reduced cost of external financing. However, these channels, the effect of financial account information through these channels, it varies with other factors. They either increase the effect of this channel or decrease it. So interactions between the financial accounting regime and other institutional characteristics are likely to influence the economic effects of financial information. They had lots of factors that they proposed. These are some of them, like the auditing regime. So if we have a very rigid, a very effective audit, either internally or external from external auditors, then it will increase the effect of the financial information through the three channels, and vice versa. Political influence, for example, if the country or the company, the firm itself is corrupt, then people will not trust the information that it publishes to or discloses to the public. Other control mechanisms, like internal controls, and talks about how the effectiveness of controls within the company, communication infrastructure, financial analysts, and the legal environment in the country that the firm is working in. So these are all the factors. So my three papers kind of lie in the first three: the auditing regime, political influence, and other control mechanisms. In that way, I kind of we can kind of see the determinants of like good or effective information to the public. And thank you.